Hi, how are you? By the way, I hope that you are doing good. And today I will going to show to you how I install our water irrigation. It's been a while that I want to, put a water system because it save up some time too. In especially I water it manually for the past few years. So now finally I'm gonna install water irrigation with the help of my husband because I cannot do this. I didn't do this all by myself, but my husband helped too. So here it is. I'll show it to you. Okay, this is a tubing. The different, it's like durable type, but the one that I bought is like 50 feet. I think it's $50. I bought it on Northland, but you can buy it in a Home Depot and Home Lowe's or any kind of store that sell like garden stuff. This is the emitter that I bought in Amazon, and this is the puncher. So I will show it to you. Put this emitter in the tubing. So I put the tubing, I punch the tubing like that, and then use the emitter there. If you hear the pop, so you're doing it right. Okay, and you can adjust it too. If it's clogged, you can unclog it. The green thing there that you can see, it's for half-inch threaded female in attachment to poset, because at the end of the tube, when we cut it, you need to put green so you can hook up in the poset. My husband is the one helping me, or he's installing this for me, so I can attach this into the, like this is the hydrant, and then I will show it to you. And they're already connected to the 3 raised bed garden. My husband cut this and put a T-post, so it will go to this area in here. We're gonna put a water meter, water timer for the irrigation, so we can set it different times to water the garden, how long. So it's doing fine. Now there is a water irrigation. So this is a small orchard in here, not really like backyard, I mean backyard. We have peaches here, cherries, plums, and apples, and this area here. And going straight in there, I'm gonna plant blueberries. We have bushes, and at the same time we have vegetables and fruits. So so this is the schedule 40 PVC pipe with a T-post. This is the tubing, and this is the hose clamp. That's still hose clamp that tighten. I am the one cutting all this tubing, and he's the one connecting this barb tees that goes to connect the hose. This, see, it's like a T shape, that if you want to connect the hose, then you can get the barb tee and then you connect this tubing. So that's what they do. And I install emitter each of the trees. Let's see. And then fruit trees, so I don't need to worry about watering our fruit trees. See, here it is. I just installed it, and it's, you can adjust the emitter if you want it not really like very hard. I mean, you can adjust the water and turn it off. The water will just flow, and I can adjust how much water I want for my garden. And then at the end, instead of buying for the end cap or something like so the water will not flow, I just fold it and use this tie. And the same thing with the other. There's like 3 irrigation, but I have to straighten this one. But still it's working. The same thing in the other side. So pretty much that's all. And but this one it needs to be hooked up in this area too. So I planted couple right now, grapevines, and I will gonna add more in the middle. So there is grapevine in the middle, and then vegetables in both sides, and in the other sides there's high raised bed garden, and then this area 2 rows is the fruit trees area. So that's all for right now, and it's not really that hard. How it looks in my garden. This I already planted the blueberries. So this is that's how it looks. I put emitter in the tubing. We use the 1/2 inch ID tubing, and it's like almost a dozen of blueberry. Hopefully will come out fine. So that is, can adjust it. Some of it I turn it off because I don't want to overwater the blueberry. So okay, just want to show it to you. And pretty much all these have a emitter that can water the plant. That's one of my grapes, and they have their own water, dripping irrigation, water irrigation, so they will not be thirsty. And my bottle gourd is doing fine so far. I harvest some of them. And here, hold on, flower is really pretty. He's the one planting it. So, and then that's the grapes, because I'm thinking to let it climb in there in the tree list. Another grapes. I also put watering system here in the other cattle thing that we use as a raised bed garden. So that is how it looks right now.